Hey everyone, okay, today I'm doing a awesome hike and adventure in Minnekhada Park in Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. And I'm showing you here there's a slight detour. You only can park now at Quarry Road or access Minnekhada from Quarry Road, which I'm on now. Leads you to a parking lot, and there's lots of parking. I do hike early in the mornings, and I've never seen it full, but again, I'm usually in the mornings. Here it is, 10 a.m. on a weekend, and it wasn't busy at all. Like all Metro Vancouver parks, BC parks, they usually have a great signboard in the parking lot showing you maps, locations, trail information, and a plethora of information to help you on your day. So I'm showing you here the different trails that you can hike and how long they say they take. So good information, and there is often, and in this case, a paper map with information for you if you are so inclined and interested in getting a paper copy. I often see them at regional parks. Okay, here's our first start. It's cautioning us of bears in the area. And the last time I was actually in Minnekhada, I did encounter a bear right there in the parking lot. So bear aware. Okay, here I am deciding, okay, I do want to go to the high knoll because I want to show you all the amazing views from the high knoll. There's a few different ways to get there. So I'm slowly making my way to the high knoll, and it says 2.3 kilometers to get to the high knoll, so 5-ish return. Here I am with another decision to make. I'm deciding now I'm going to take the mid-marsh trail. It's very scenic. This part of the trail is amazing because it's like perfectly manicured trail. You can just listen to the birds and look at the forest. It's going to get rockier and a little bit different, as you can see, but right now it's a beautiful trail. So next I'm going to check in with you by the marshes. Okay, slight intersection here. Quarry Road Entrance, Minnekhada Lodge that way. But I'm heading to the high knoll, as I mentioned. Steep section, uneven surfaces. Dogs allowed on leash. Beware of bear. I definitely have my bear banger today with an extra cartridge. I highly suggest in BC you have a bear banger or bear spray. I have both. I don't have bear spray with me today. Really dependent on your conditions. I've had to use the bear banger before when I was on a trailhead with no exit, and I didn't want that bear anywhere near me, and the bear banger sure works, makes a big noise, scared that bear away. Bear spray I've never used because that would be if you're just really close to a bear. And it was almost a confrontational type situation. I would use the bear spray then. Like if a bear was right there and coming towards me with cubs behind me, I would use the bear spray. But if you're on a trailhead and you can't escape and give the bear a path, and you want to avoid a confrontation, then I would use the bear banger. In my 30 years of hiking, I've only used it once. Why? Because I respect the bears. It's their land. We're just hiking through, so I respect the bears and I try avoid the bears. But still, you want to be safe, especially if you have kids or a dog on leash, off leash. So I do have my bear banger ready to go. Anyways, we're now at the marsh. No fishing, yeah. I don't think I'd want to fish in here anyway, so. Sightings wanted of a western painted turtle. Cool. Okay, here we are in the marsh. Gonna continue the hike. The goal is to get to the high marsh, show you the view. It's a little cloudy today, but I love this cool weather. So I think this would be a great place for many of you to come and do a beautiful hike. So many little options depending on how far you want to go. You can see the mountains up there. Probably more adventures up there too. Okay, off to the high knoll. Okay, about 20-25 minutes in. I'm at an intersection, so I want to show you. My objective from the parking lot is to go to the high knoll, the fastest route, but the steepest route. Here we are at the map. Look at that. Gonna zoom in nicely. Started at the parking lot. Went like this. You saw the bridge in the video. Went over the marsh, upper marsh, lower marsh. Now I'm climbing. And I'm going to go left to the High Knoll Trail, 0.5 kilometers to the lookout. I could go to the Low Knoll, which is right here, and then circle back Fern Trail, which I was going to do, but I'm not going to do. I talked to someone in the parking lot and it's beautiful, but I'm not going to do the Fern Trail. But you can see there's so many options. So again, parking lot up here, I cut through. My objective is to see that view and show you the view up here to High Knoll. Then I plan on taking this route back, the Quarry Trail, because I want to show you a different way to get to the High Knoll. This is much more gradual of a ascent. So this is more gradual if you don't like those big steps over boulders. So okay, we're here, 25 minutes in, 5 kilometers up to here, or sorry, 0.5 kilometers, then another 0.5 to the High Knoll lookout. So we are not going that way. We are taking a left turn. High Knoll lookout, here we come. Please don't tell me someone lit a campfire here. It's strange that it's just a... Oh no, there must have been a bigger forest fire. Look at that. This must be, so A couple years ago, it was all over the news about a fire in this beloved park. And I'm now entering this area, so thankful it didn't spread. But I can actually still smell. I'm this far away. I can still smell that burnt wood, and I believe that was, I'll put a link in the description, but that was either last summer or the summer before. And amazing that I'm 10 feet away and instantaneously smelt still burnt wood. Incredible. So thankful that this was saved. Wow. Okay, well, I guess as we go to the high knoll, we're going to see more. I see lots more sporadically burnt areas. Very interesting. So sporadic. The low brush must have burnt and carried on to certain dead trees. Fascinating. Okay, let's continue the hike to the high knoll. Okay, almost at the knoll. Gotta go up here to finish. I'll take this route on the way back so you can see it. Here we are. We'll take that route back so you can see it. Maybe you would like that route better. And heading up the last 0.5 kilometers to the high knoll. Let's go. Okay, we're here. A human-caused wildfire in October 2022 will affect the forest for years, resulting in deadfall, may increase risk of wildfire. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Wow. The view, we're here. Who's the silly person that had a cigarette up here? What, a campfire and started a fire? Wow. Okay, we're here. Beautiful view. Might not be crisp on the GoPro. GoPro's like that blue sky, like my recent vacation to Tofino. But I personally love to hike in this conditions, a bit of overcast. Cooler. Might pull out the other camera and show you some more views. We're here, we made it. The high knoll. Okay, well, you just saw the views there of the high knoll. Took me just over an hour. You can see I'm pretty hot and sweaty. I usually just go without too many breaks, so other than a bit of camera work, that was a good hour climb. Cool today in September, mid-September, but still warm when you're doing a big climb. Look at this. No smoking. But we shouldn't even need that sign. Go smoke in your car. Look at this. Wow. Wow, it's still just crisped. So thankful this forest was saved. Looks like it was a low fire burning all the brush, and then it burnt just every tree, or many trees are burnt just 5 or 10 feet up. But higher up, they're okay. So in British Columbia, unlike the Amazon, we don't have much soil, so we use fallen trees, nurse logs, to fall, break up, and build a base, like a soil base. So very good. There you go. Gonna hike down now. Okay, I just ran into a nice gentleman with a high-vis vest and a bucket doing cleanup. I thought he was Metro Vancouver Park employee. He's a volunteer. I saw him in the parking lot. I saw him on the trails. Now he's at the very, very top, and he's a volunteer. So thank you. If you ever see this video, thank you for what you do. You know, we need volunteers, more volunteers in society, and to be affectionate, compassionate, and support each other and support our forests. Anyways, he knows the fire actually started at the top, the knoll. He finds a lot of cigarette butts up there before the fire, and it actually worked its way down all the way to the parking lot. I thought naturally it started low and worked its way up, but nope. It started up top at the knoll. Someone had a cigarette, threw it down. It was such a hot, dry summer, 4 months with no rain, 2022, I remember that. And the underbrush was just dry, so it burnt all the way down to the parking lot. So thankfully the forest is safe for you and I and others to explore this beautiful place, because of the hard work of firefighters that put it out. So thank you everyone for protecting this beautiful forest. So a little bit more about the fire up here. Anyways, it's gorgeous. Okay, heading down from the high knoll. Going to show you the intersection, because I'm taking a different route back, so I can show you what that's like if you want to consider coming up here. I'm pretty hot. Didn't bring any water. I just brought cameras today and my bear banger. Okay, let's go. Okay, now I'm going to take the Quarry Trail back so I can show you a different route. So we came this way, going to take this way back. This is less steep, still same elevation, but just more gradual. So maybe that's something you like. I'm not going to explore this half. I'm going to leave this to you if you want to come up here to Minnekhada Regional Park and go for a hike. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, I'm back where I did the first video. We did this entire trail all the way up to the high knoll. This route, as that awesome volunteer told me, is a little less climbing, a gradual decline. So if you don't want to high knees over rocks, maybe take that route. So I did the whole upper marsh and the high knoll lookout, leaving the low marsh for you to explore in all these great trails. Dog friendly if you're on a leash. Minnekhada Lodge, don't know exactly what that is, maybe on a different day. So there you go. I highly suggest coming here. Parking, toilets, picnic area, viewpoint, hiking, regional park, creek, marsh, dike, lots to see here. There you go. Come and check out Minnekhada Regional Park for a hike one day. Just gonna head back to the parking lot, get a drink. There you go. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video. It impels me to go explore cool new, usually low-cost adventures in British Columbia and beyond. Have a super day.